caught a little shower overnight. Looks like a little less than 2/10. Well, I believe that is all 67 of them. They're milling around. They're really on my nerves this morning. They wouldn't get out of the way so I could dump the bunks over to get the mud out of them, because they step in them, and then between the time I would dump the bunks out and come back with a bucket of feed, they'd step in them again. And it is a little muddy, a little sticky. Had a little, I think we actually caught a little rain yesterday morning. We were out of town at a softball tournament. Caught just a little more rain overnight, less than 2/10 total. But I think we're gonna go ahead and rotate pastures. There's no rain in the forecast for like the next 10 days after today. So that next pasture, which is a little harder to get to when it is really wet and muddy, because there's no road frontage, we have to drive into it. It'd be a good time to move them in there. Plus they've been in here for like 2 weeks or so. Still plenty of grass in here, but no doubt there's gonna be more where we came from. So, all right, we're gonna give them a few minutes to finish this up, and we'll see if we can get them to move to the next pasture. They looked like they were starting to ease this way and follow me. We'll see if they'll make this job fairly easy and simple this morning. Come on, babies, come on. Woo! Woo! With this dry patch of weather coming up, should give us a pretty good opportunity to get some pastures clipped too. But in typical fashion, you know, we've been wanting to get all our hay moved home, which might finish that up today or come close. You know, then we can spread some fertilizer on all that hay ground. Of course, as soon as I get the hay moved, there's no rain in the forecast, so that's typical. Come on, babies. All right, so they are all moved into what we call the middle pasture here. But yeah, I know I've explained it before, but we've got road frontage on the north end of this property and the south end of this property. And so we're in the north pasture now. When they're in the south pasture, they're easy to get to. But when they're in that middle one, you gotta drive through the other pasture to get there. And when it's muddy, it's just a pain in the butt. So it's also why the feed bin is still left up there. I'll be able to check them every morning in the Jeep now, because I don't have to haul feed to them. And we could have moved that feed bin over here, which is what we normally do when we rotate pastures, but it was just so dadgum muddy. I didn't, you know, one, I didn't know if we could do it without getting stuck, and two, I just didn't want to be rutting up the roads any worse than it already is. Okay, all right. Yeah, I think the rain is supposed to be just about moved out. It does feel nice this morning, about 70 degrees. So, barring something happening and necessitating a change of plans, we hope to be getting the rest of that hay moved, or at least most of it moved today. Well, we got a problem, and I knew it was an emerging problem. Our weld right there has broken, and it was getting in bad shape. But yeah, this piece right here. So we lost a bale. Luckily, it's just right there up the driveway. Didn't lose it on the road. So now we can keep moving, but we'll only be able to move 6 at a time. That's annoying, a little bit frustrating, but we press on. Going for a ride?
I am.
What's wrong?
Pretty sure her knee's swollen now. Her left one.
Maybe a little.
We shall see.
We shall see.
The life of a new horse and a young one, I guess.
Yeah, the one bright spot is we did at least make it that far with that bale, so it's not like we're having to run back up the road with the tractor and get one out of the middle of the road. So hey, always looking for the positives. Well, here's the last 6 we're going to get hauled today. I believe there's 19 left in the field total. I guess 9 left on that farm, then 10 on another one. But we have T-ball practice in about 40 minutes, so it's gonna be the last load we have time to make today. So I didn't have time to make one more trip hauling hay, but I did have time to ride back here and check the cows real quickly. Everybody looks to be in pretty good shape. There's one of the Brangus bulls. There's the Angus bull. The other F1 Brangus is across the creek. Some of the cows are over there. But calves looking good. Everything looks to be in pretty good shape back here. So yeah, I've got now just about 30 minutes till T-ball practice, so I sent Willis inside to get changed. I need to get up there and do the same. We would move that hay after T-ball, but T-ball I think goes from 3 to 5, starts at 3. I hope we're done by 5 because there's a college baseball game of great significance that will be first pitch at 5 Central Time. So yeah, Vols did not close out Evansville yesterday, so we get a winner take all game 3 this evening. But hey, there's my Sunday evening entertainment. But yep, I could keep on rambling about it, or I could get the ball rolling like I need to. Check back with us. We're gonna, I guess, have 3 more loads of hay to move. We'll probably do that on Wednesday. Don't know that we'll try to spread any fertilizer, especially because I don't think there's any rain in the forecast anyway immediately following that. We'll be getting ready to do that. Also be getting ready to clip some pasture. Then we'll start stacking some hay in the barn. Plenty of stuff still going on before we get to the second cutting of hay. But we appreciate y'all watching. We're gonna throw some steaks on the grill tonight while we're watching that ball game. We want y'all to be doing the same. Grill some steaks, it's grilling season. Burgers, steaks, whatever. As always, remember, eat beef and God bless.